Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right. People like me, we take risks in some of the stuff that we put out. And there's always going to be people that's not going to agree with what we say. And at the end of the day, um, that's just the risk we take. But people are entitled to their opinions. And there are just some things that have to be said. And some of the stuff that we may put out there be more truth than lies. And I think I'm on to something when I put out certain material. And then after a while, it might not catch fire like right away. But then as time passes by, you start to see other people pick up based off something that I put on the radar for people to raise their antennas and understand what's going on and what was going on. And you saw it last night with the Sabrina versus Steph 3-point contest where they basically did one round and Stephen Curry ended up winning the 3-point shootout by basically some person from the WNBA that basically was clout seeking and basically trying to put her name out there by challenging Steph Curry to a 3-point contest in efforts to just bring some notoriety to herself and not really to the WNBA. But at the end of the day, Stephen Curry went along with it. And I'm glad that Stephen Curry proved a point, that needed to be proven because at the end of the day, Stephen Curry's legacy was on the line and his reputation was on the line. And we all know every feminist, you know what I'm saying, and suspect white supremacist female was watching this particular, you know what I'm saying, might have been watching this particular contest. Might have not watched the entire All-Star festivities, but might have tuned in for that. Or just was keeping their ear close to it. So basically, if the person defeated Stephen Curry, I wasn't going to keep saying her name because I'm not going to give her the clout that she was seeking. To where basically you would have this agenda coming in, on Good Morning America and all these shows that basically have pretty much all female panels celebrating womanhood and all that baloney. And I'm glad that Stephen Curry decided, no, I'm not going to be the sacrificial lamb for this. I'm Stephen Curry. I'm too big. I done too much. I'm a two-time league MVP, one of the only unanimous MVPs. I'm a 4-time NBA champion, and I'm a finals MVP. Now, I'm not going out like this. And people could try to say it wouldn't have been a big deal if he would have lost. Are you kidding me? Let's cut the shit. It would have been a big deal if he would have lost. All these fake women groups that don't even watch basketball would have came out of the woodworks talking about girl power, girl this, and girl that. Nah, hell no. And then not to bitch that the person also is a member of the Powdered Milk Village. So that would have been a double whammy for, you know what I'm saying, Stephen Curry. So I'm glad Stephen Curry took care of business. I'm so happy that he decided to let her go first. That was smart to do. So he could be like, okay, I'm gonna see what she gonna do. So basically I can match. And he pretty much beat her. And that's all he needed to do was beat her. She had 26, he had 29. So Stephen Curry knew what was on the line. Now I know he has to play the political game and say, it's no way I wasn't going to let no woman beat me because that would have opened up a whole different conversation and Stephen Curry would have been called a misogynist and all that kind of stuff. So Stephen Curry played along. I could tell how he was answering the questions that he already, that they already gave him something scripted to say, when he won. And now the NBA can move on from this. We don't want to see this no more. And then due to the fact that she got to shoot, if you wanted it to be an even playing field, she should have had to shoot with an NBA ball. And we all know that those WNBA balls are a little bit smaller and lighter. So if you want to do this again, you got to go by full-fledged NBA rules. You got to shoot with an NBA ball, and let's see will there be a big difference. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that Stephen Curry closed the chapter on this book for now, because you already know that they do a lot of this agenda pushing, because you already have to worry about what's about to happen in women's amateur boxing, if you catch my drift. But at the end of the day, that was a good look for Stephen Curry. So shout out to Stephen Curry, man. That's just real talk. I know it's going to be some people that's going to be mad, but then there's going to be some people that's going to agree with what I had to say. I'm entitled to my opinion, and that's just basically it. But once again, man, shout out to Stephen Curry. Real talk. It's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.